Yeet! So y'all, this is me, V, from the Two Board Artists. I'm sure you'll get all these uploaded soon enough, but T is with me.
What up?
And if you watch the last stream, they were there as well. And Christian. So right now, you're probably gonna hear a lot about Excalibur because we just got out of class, and boy oh boy, it was bad. Let me describe it like this: low quality porn. But first of all, let me just get in here.
That shit was that shit you find?
you find it just like searching, and it's like in the search tags because it's not even considered porn at that point. It's just there.
Those wanna be hidden gems.
Do you wanna sit with us in on this? I'm doing a playthrough of Vampire the Masquerade, and we're talking about Merlin because we were watching Excalibur in class. So we also have C, who's joining us here. He's also an artist, so we have 3 artists now, but D's not here at the moment. So we're gonna have some fun with this hatchet.
Lord have mercy.
We're gonna kick up in these guys' ass, and we're gonna swing up in these guys' ass.
Dude, I wanted to kick off in fucking Luther's ass. Like, fuck him.
Listen, the king was a motherfucker. There's no doubt about it, but I really wasn't expecting it to go from 1 to 1,000.
Hold on, he was a literal motherfucker. Like, I was like, dude.
He was a literal motherfucker. I'm dying.
Like,
this is just so much.
I don't even know what's going on. She wanted to be cherished, man.
She was like, love me and care for me. And he was like, I'm coming up here to bust my nut and leave. And she was like, wait, hold up. I didn't ask for this.
Mm-hmm. She even says it when she's holding Arthur. Like, there was a dude who came and loved me, and I was like, not having it.
She was like, yeah, so he walked in. Chandler, do you have any commentary to this?
Christian.
No, I know. I keep fucking up, though. This is Christian. And I, for some reason, lately, have been fucking up his name hardcore.
It's fine.
Anyway,
I'm sorry.
this shit.
This is beautiful.
This
No.
game is good shit, but
This game, yes. But, like, the movie, no.
You know, I know I'm listening in on that, and I'm like, that's beautiful.
it
was so bad. Like,
listen, like, okay, go for it,
What do you
Christian.
expect?
No, it wasn't even that. It was like, so, okay, we went in because we were watching it for the magical system, and I was like, oh shit, we get to talk about fucking
I'll
magical
give you a
systems.
scope. Monty Python, but bad.
Really bad Monty Python. And I've never even seen Monty Python. I've just seen...
Have you seen? Okay, think Monty Python and the Holy Grail, but you can't follow the plot. There is no plot.
It really isn't! It's like Neo Yokio.
So bad sex.
Really, really bad sex.
Like, let's be real here. Monty Python is
It is a gem.
that shit looks like fucking cow turd next to it. I can't even.
Wait, can I please tell them exactly how it started to where we got to finish?
Yes.
Okay, so
Keep in mind, this is all like 30 minutes.
Yes, okay, so this is 30 minutes. We walk in after going up and, like, getting our books and stuff, and we're, like, expecting some high-quality stuff because our teacher has turned it on, so we're like, okay, it's gonna be something good. We get in there, and it's, like, LARPing, but really bad LARPing for movies. Like, you can tell it's fake blood, like, everyone's dying from, like, one really weak kill. It's some bullshit. And you're just sitting there like, what the fuck am I watching? So, we get in about 5 minutes of that. He goes over to fucking Merlin, and he's like, where's the sword, bitch? He's like, I didn't say I was gonna give you the sword until you said you'd fucking trade with me. He's like, has a fucking temper tantrum. He really did, though. He had a goddamn temper tantrum. And so he's like, okay, so... Oh, I'm locked in here. Alright, cool. I don't know where to go. Guides. I wish I had
Shit,
them.
at least the game does a better way of directing you when you're lost than that fucking movie does.
I know, okay. So he goes up, Merlin's like, alright, let me go get your sword. He goes, talks to a mermaid. And yeah, he goes and talks to a mermaid, gets Excalibur. Dude comes up, he's like, hey, I got Excalibur, I am the king. And they're like, alright, you gotta give me something though. He's like, okay, I'll give you the land from here to the land of the sea. He's like, cool. So they go. So the scene opens up then with two people self-harming themselves and then rubbing the blood onto each other.
It was a blood pact, I assume.
We have to guess because they didn't explain. It was just, hey, we're gonna cut our hands like we're suicidal and we're gonna rub them together. And like it wasn't like, you know, a little boop boop puss. Like it was like they were rubbing it and like just rubbing it the way you would like rub off something like on your elbows or something. That's how they were rubbing their bloody open cuts together. So then like the wife is going up there, she's like, oh yeah, party time. So she starts dancing like she's in the club, and I was like, all right, cool. And then he was like, I must have her. And I was like, what, who? And like Merlin's like, what? And he's like, I need to have her wife.
But as the viewer, we were confused because we were like, is this his daughter or
Yeah,
something? Because they went to war and we are like, okay, maybe it's his daughter, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And then it's like, oh, his wife.
And we were like, excuse you? We were like, there's no way this man wants his man's wife after just coming out of a war. But you know what it was? He wanted that man's wife coming right out of a war.
Yeah.
And so, you know, we were like, okay. So they started fighting. And I'm not talking like, you know, it was anything organized. No. This man took up a whole army, went at his castle, and then just started throwing shit in trebuchets. And like there was just no order to anything that was going on. We were just sitting there, really confused. We were like, what is happening right now? What is happening in this goddamn moment? And so he comes back, he's like, Merlin, I must have her. Why didn't you come when I called you? He's like, I was fucking busy.
Basically, Merlin was not having any affection.
Yeah, he was like, I was busy, and I didn't have time for you. And he was like, well, you come when I don't call you. And he's like, all right, swear by your kingship. He's like, I swear by Excalibur. He's like, okay, do you swear on your life? I swear on my life. And so he's like, okay, cool. So, cool. You can go ride on the breath of a dragon, and you're gonna go disguised as the king, as the other dude, and you're gonna go rape his wife. Alright, Tia, take over for me, or Christian. Y'all gotta take over for the game for me.
Oh, I don't know how to play, but...
I don't even know what we're doing.
Alright, here we go.
Let's talk to things.
Let's see what's over here. Oh, there's a ladder over here. How the fuck do I get over here?
Just E, maybe?
E is usually the... No, it's not E. Q? Oh, you just walk onto it. Oh, what? Cannot fight while climbing the ladder. E? Q. Oh, tab. That's... Oh, shit, I jumped down. I don't know what's happening there.
Okay.
I remember there was this note right here. Can I, like, click? Nope, that's X.
So, he rides on the breath of a dragon.
Alright, can you come back?
Comes back.
Please. I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't either. That's the problem.
Let me
Well-
dig around. I want to dig around.
Go for it, Christian. However, I just want you to know right now, your melee is an 8, and your unarmed is like a 6. Your armed is a... Are you fucking serious?
I told you there was one.
I didn't know you did.
Come on. There you go.
No, I mean, like, when you walked away, I was like, oh, hey, there's a ladder here.
I didn't realize.
Okay, so
Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, it doesn't work anyway.
maybe something with the books.
Maybe
I saw
we should
something-
play with the puzzle?
Yeah, there's a note on the table.
Books away.
Yeah.
Another door.
There's
Package.
also that long-ass monologue.
No.
Please.
No
He
monologue.
talks for like 8 minutes.
Yeah, no thank you, wait.
So, he rides
know
on the
those.
breath of the dragon, and then he goes in to, rape his wife. There's really no other way I can put this. Because it's literally, like, he's transformed as this woman's husband, and she thinks that she's having sex with her actual fucking married husband.
But she knows something's wrong.
Yeah, and the way she knows is because her daughter wakes up crying and she's like, my father's dead. And we know this because we, the viewer, see the father just fucking fall on some spikes. Not even like in battle. He just falls on some fucking spikes. And that's it. That's all that is for him. He dies.
That's all that happened?
Yep, and he dies. So he dies, and then like his wife is like, "Oh, hello, I was so worried about you." And the guy who's like, you know, looking at him, who's the real king, like, just kisses her like he's trying to dissolve her gums in his lips.
Like he's trying to eat her.
Yeah, it was like, you know how they have like the whole face eaters? That was him. He was face eaters. And then he ripped off like her nice clothes, and she was like, "What?" And then he just started sucking on her titty. Like, I'm really not exaggerating here. That is how it happened.
That's exactly what happened.
So then it cuts to like
Also, her child is watching.
yeah, she's watching. Oh wait, that's a block. I forgot I could block in this game, so I just never do. But okay, so her child is watching through like this rope net as basically she's getting raped, because like this guy has his wife like completely naked, and like the guy who's dying is basically like something's going fucking wrong right now. So
Also, we think the daughter is like
magical because she was able to sense that he was incorrect. Also, don't use up all the blood because I only have so much. But so basically she's like, "My dad is dead," and he's like, "Okay, so use E." You gotta use E. There you go. So
Smack. Okay, never mind.
So, like, the girl's watching the whole time, and I could tell his dick game was really bad. Because, like, the woman's on the bed, looking like she's in some serious kind of pain. And then the dude is like... But, like, his hand didn't really, like when I make this sound, I'm trying to explain this so that the viewers also understand. Like, basically, put your two palms together and lift it just as high as your thumb can go. That's how much thrust he was putting into her.
Oh god.
That's how much he was putting out. And she was sitting there looking like, this is some bad dick game. I didn't get no foreplay. He's all rough with me, just sucking up nipple like it's like he's a goddamn baby. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
this ain't my husband.
Yeah. My daughter's watching right in the right next to me as the fire's going on. There's just so much happening right now. So then he leaves, and they're like, "Hey, yeah, your husband's dead. That's some news." And she's like, "Then who the fuck raped me last night?" And they're just like, "I don't know." I don't know.
But good luck with that.
Yeah, so she has a baby. He's pronounced the king. And then he's like, "Is it my baby or is it your husband's?" She's like, "The fuck are you talking about? The only person who I know was here." I swear to shit. Oh my lord. Tia, I'm so mad right now.
Oh, you didn't know that the leopard was there?
No! Oh yeah, also attack that woman.
Sounds legit. Sounds like something I should do. Come on.
Attack faster!
I can only left click as much as I can.
Alright, well then switch to like fists. Trust me. Okay, press F1.
They die quicker.
Yeah, F1 until you get to hands. Yeah. Alright, now you'll understand what I mean by use those fisticuffs. Also, you can pick up that whatever it is. Oh god, just press E and we'll just walk away.
With great regret,
It might be
the missed
plot hole.
opportunity that was my infector. Had I
character
been
picks up
conscious after the
things.
attack, I could have stopped the orderlies from locking her in the roaming
Alright.
pen.
So,
What?
fuck, it's the stairs.
A few simple
Anyway.
What? My game.
I would feel really bad if I was the vampire having to go up this. I'm like, shit, did I just go up 3 stairs of
more
blood?
helpful than I could.
And you immediately have to go down.
Wait. Okay. Yeah, we have to go down. Oh, door. Don't you dare.
And then you're just like, I gotta go down now?
Given the nature
Go
of the
down
test,
now?
I cannot expect the same firm.
You know what? At least I'm getting in my yearly exercise.
My yearly.
I'm never working out again.
So far as to gnaw off his arm.
Oh, one punch vampire.
Jesus Christ.
I
these
told you.
physics.
I told you.
Oh, I love this so much. Oh my god.
So then he's like, "Oh, Merlin!" So Merlin comes in after she's given
Come here, you
birth,
dick.
and she's like, "Okay, so who the fuck got pregnant?" And he's
I
like,
don't
"Is it
wanna die."
mine or yours?" And she's like, "Or your husband?" He's like, "Someone came in and raped me that night. I don't know. I really don't." And he's like, "Ha! It's mine." And she's like,
It's
so basically, she gets angry he gets angry, or at least happy that it's his. Then Merlin just kind of walks in and he's like, so yeah, the baby, remember you promised me that child? So, I expect payment. He's like, how dare you ask me of this? And he's like, you swore your kingship on it. You swore Excalibur. So, honestly, this is your fault.
After decades of solitary study
Yeah,
into
Bulldog
this affection, I have learned that it is by no
Bulldog
means
rumbles both skin, okay.
Indeed, the city is home to
I'm
an
just
entire
enjoying watching
society
you.
of similarly
These physics are beautiful.
individuals
Wait,
with whom I've
I only
recently
punched. Okay,
made contact.
game.
They are understandably
Be nice.
That one punch,
by
and
large,
that was
but I
just
have
too
been
much.
able to confirm with them that the condition
Her body
is
just got
indeed
flung against the
average,
what?
which apparently comes in a multitude
I
of
think you might
flavors,
look-
each with a spectacular
Oh,
set of
my
symptoms
character's
such as
going insane.
invisibility and even a sort
Is that
of
what's going on?
lycanthropy.
I feel like it is.
Through numerous
Well, let's backtrack and see
official
what we find.
interactions with the governing body of this secret society, I have concluded
So,
that their fundamental
basically, then Merlin's like, "Alright, the baby's mine," and he starts walking off. And he's like, "You'll never have this sword! It's the sword of the king!" And Merlin's like, I really don't give a
Indeed,
shit. So
they seem
Merlin keeps
impressed
walking,
with
and he's
my
like,
studies
and then the dude like, "I swear upon it," and just kind of flings it right into the sword, and dies the same way the other dude did. And Merlin's like, "I mean, that's your business, but I'm leaving." So he leaves with the baby, and then pawns it off to someone else.
What the heck?
By the sound of things,
That sounds like a beautiful story, and I kind of want to watch it now.
If
it's as bad as you say, oh.
What?
Oh, it's unlocked now, yay.
This is-
move more expeditiously.
Oh, that's potent. So that makes all your punches stronger.
Oh yeah.
Since I'm already strong enough, I hardly ever use this. Even against bosses, I just don't use it. I just forget I have that.
What is this game in the first place?
It's a vampire game.
I need context. Besides, it's a vampire game.
It's Vampire the Masquerade. Basically, it's an RPG where you turn into a vampire and you go do a bunch of random jobs. Why? Because they're like, hey, well, we didn't kill you, so now you're dead to us. And you're kind of like, well, I fucking guess.
Okay. Okay. That sounds, you know what? I'll just roll with it, sure.
And then it's like everyone's like, who is your ally with? And you're just like, look, man, I'm just here to kick ass and have a good time.
I'm here to kick gum and eat ass, and I'm all out of ass.
Literally, and I'm just like, I'm gonna go with the Anarchs for this game, but I'm still playing with the Camarilla. So I'm literally just two-timing both of them. It's not because I don't like the Anarchs, it's just because they won't talk to me. They keep calling me a fucking Cammy. They're like, stay on the side of the Camarilla. I'm like, okay, but
Nope.
you do know that means I have to stay with the Camarilla for now. They're like, you're such a Cammy. I'm like,
Right.
but you told me to do this. Alright, as long as y'all
beautiful
keep
snake.
giving me jobs to kill people.
This is a beautiful sneak, by the way. This is a beautiful sneak, by the way.
Jeepers creepers!
Looks like I'm about to break out into the thriller.
Break it down now. But, so, basically, so far this whole game, I've snuck onto a ship, I managed not to kill anyone, and I... Jesus Christ. What? How did you do that? Oh,
Eh.
are you feeding? Press F to feed.
F?
F.
Oh, no. Take that.
You have to, it's where you drink someone's blood. So that's why I'm like, is that how you did that? Did you jump in the air and attack?
No, I literally just clicked and it happened.
Huh.
Like, I literally just one click and it happened.
This game kind of does stuff on its own. I have no...
Maybe while you're running.
Shift to run as always? Nope, that's walking. Nope. Nope.
Maybe jump into it? Oh! Okay. It is that. Alright. So we've now experienced we found out another move about ourselves.
Okay, so clearly I'm supposed to do something.
Wait, try the fireplace? Okay, we can't go in the fireplace. Wait, can we? No. Because I've actually gone up in people's houses before. What? There's no one here.
That note in that one room.
What was it? Something about insanity, right?
Something about time
And mines.
Yeah.
and how time erodes the mind.
Do we need to do another puzzle?
Okay. But where do we do said puzzle?
Okay, maybe there's another one of those things. Like how it opened up doors and shit.
E? Okay.
But anyway, so Arthur is older now, and he's just like, okay, wow, those doors are locked. He's like, okay, so I'm a squire, and then he's just like, okay, someone stole his sword, so let me pull out Excalibur. Here you go. And they're like, Arthur, you're the new king. He's like, I don't want it.
It sounds legit. I don't want it.
And they literally force him to be king because he just runs away from his problems. He just leaves. Merlin's there with him, and he's just like, oh shit, I did some magic. Quite literally, he was surprised he did it. And then they go off to fight another war. And that was where we stopped.
And are you guys going to continue this masterpiece?
Yeah, we have to next session. But that was all that happened so far, so I was like...
My studies proceed at a languid pace. Foul ennui
It
is
really
my
was
wife.
like...
It sounds like a gem.
Wait.
My
What about that
subjects grow
head?
restless without
Is it
proper
a-
supervision.
Ooh, there's
but I
something in that
cannot
bag.
pull myself back
Never
from
mind.
this. Often
It's another
I
monologue.
reflect with great regret on the missed opportunity that was my infector. Had I been conscious after the attack, I could have stopped the orderlies
okay,
from
well, we're back
locking
here.
her
Oh,
in
wait,
the
maybe you.
rodent pen. I would give just one interview.
I mean, maybe we don't need it.
Maybe it opens something else?
Woman who met her end.
You never know with this game.
Of course, there
Kind
is
of cliche where
she would
when you
have
go
been
into
any
something,
more
you have to
helpful
close
than
it in
my
order to
current
progress.
crop of
Yeah,
subjects.
it does that
Now
sometimes.
these damn stairs.
Few could be called enthusiastic.
You've seen some of my other playthrough. I literally wander around for hours not knowing what the fuck or where I am. Because there are just so many fucking alleys.
The one called John went so far as to
Can
gnaw
I
off
please?
his arm and escape into the floor.
There's not.
Like some
And like, I thought I was an idiot for like, you know, not understanding where to go. But also, Christian, we gotta end this session.
Alright, hold up. I need to check. It's gonna
Go
kill me.
for it. You're like,
Alright, so that was Vampire Masquerade and Monty Python and the Holy Grail gone wrong. So
What the hell?
no, the original.
Oh,
Remember,
God.
because that was a comedy. So maybe that was what they were commenting it off of.
oh my god.
Oh god.
Do you think that's what that was?
I feel like me. You know what? Have you seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
Oh, I haven't.
Okay, we're going to watch that.
I just love the killer rabbit scene. It's the only scene that matters in that movie.
Dude, the killer rabbit scene was awesome.
I've only seen one part of it, and
But-
that was when the knight
but-
loses like his arms and
Like-
leg.
Like, legit,
Okay.
fam. Oh my god. you
It was
have to-
so
You
bad.
have to watch Monty Python.
Okay, I will.
That is a movie everyone should watch once in their life. It's such an American gem.
All right, I'll watch it with y'all. I've also seen like that one thing where like he's running away and everyone thinks he's Jesus or whatever. Yeah, that's the other